Let's go to Nightmare.
Good day.
What's also nice is you get the fire res, cold res.
Beware foul demons.
Okay, so part Nightmare. Our goal is get to the countess and get spirits rolling and then get shouting. I'm going to have one small change where I kind of use something from my share because I want to save the socket quest on this dude. Ouch. So I'm gonna just trade everything in once I get it all for a spirit. Upgrade this to a war club. Yeah, just make this a giant heavy hitter. And we'll do the den as well here. I need my socket quest for all my grail items. We'll go down to players 1.
There are many foes here.
Don't I already have a barb leveling guide? So, I have an old written guide that I don't believe uses leap attack, though. Probably it's like a double swing frenzy guide. And then I have guides for Whirlwind Barb, guides for, you know, I've got guides for a variety of characters. And honestly, I mean, this would be a great Whirlwinding Barb character. Like, let's, you know, let's be honest here. He would do pretty well whirlwinding around. You can go Warcry at 30. If you're frenzying, it's definitely better, but I like holding off a little bit if I'm leap attacking. Man, this would be such a good whirlwind. Oh my god, the Amrune! Let's go! Let's go, baby. If only this was a speedrun, man.
Rogues are safe for the moment.
You know?
Good day.
I do like added cold damage. It's nice. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to trade in here plus Tal, Thol. I never got my runes. That's fine. We'll go get our runes. Ort Am. Talthol Ort Am. This makes a spirit. Trading those in.
Afternoon.
Pretending I'm using my socket, but I don't want to waste my socket quest. And let's go to who's going to have my spirit. Grill 11 maybe or 16. Perfect. And again, the whole point here is I just want to save my socket quest for my actual Grail, because I will have this be a Grail character eventually. So at this point, level 33, we can actually go Respec. I know I have this sweet bone snap that's really fun, but we can go Respec. So we want to go up to 48 strength. I like to get on the base strength. Don't need any dex. I'm not going to need that anymore. Here, if you want, you can go some energy, but I'm generally off of that. The spirit gives you the mana, which is all that you need. We'll swap those out. And we can also take a look at our breakpoints. We're at 52. Unfortunate, because 63 is a breakpoint. So I could roll double FCR to hit the next one, but I'm okay without it. Now, for our skills, we are going to go a point into natural resist. This is just a really nice way to get resistances. A point into increased speed. And then we will go point into battle orders and battle command. Max war cry. Max battle cry. And then you have these 8 kind of points left here. If you want to put a few more points into battle orders, you can. That can just be a nice way to increase the duration a little bit, make it be a little bit better. If you want to put a point into like one in Mace Mastery, if you want to get a point down to like Concentrate, that can be solid as well for having some crushing blow. You can make like a Strength or a Black or something and use that against bosses. Or you can just give it to your mercenary later on, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put this in taunt. So we'll be there. And we'll go there and there. And we'll go players 8. And move forward. So now we are yelling Barb. That is our goal in life, is to yell dudes to death. The beautiful thing is we get to stun them. So Warcry has a stun enabled as well, which is very helpful.
I can't. Impossible.
Need mana stick as a second weapon. True. I didn't even get a mana stick yet. We'll go ahead and do that after we kill these guys. Now, you won't always stun the unique bosses. Sometimes they'll get stunned, sometimes not. So you do have to be a little careful around them.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay. So now we can also come over here, and basically you can just look for a wand with mana, as getting mana is very helpful. This is until you get your second spirit. All level ups are going towards Warcry. You can just look for a blue. I like to look at the bone ones and then look for blue ones as well. So blue one there, neither of those are mana. Not 2 spirit swords, so we got to work towards getting the second one. There we go, 54 to mana right there. Perfect. And we'll keep up with vitality.
I can't. I can't carry anymore.
So leap attack still at this point would work okay. Also, we do have a gorgeous waypoint right next to Rakanishu. So this again is one of those instances where if you want to get those levels, this is actually a fantastic place to pick up quick, easy levels. Also, you can have some nice Rakinishu farm. Bless you. Thank you very much.
I can't carry anymore. Good day.
Cow level best for Hirons? I like cow level for Hirons. I found it was the best.
These magic stones are ancient. I can't carry anymore.
Okay. We'll call that good enough. We'll move forward. But again, just like with Eldritch, you can just farm that. Just gain a bunch of levels. Nice and easy. But I feel good enough. We will continue forward. No problemo. And we can just kill some boss groups on the way.
I am overburdened.
And thankfully we have really nice mana. And we've got 364 mana and I only have 1 spirit. Right? And it rolled 89 mana too. It's a really terrible roll of a spirit. I should have gifted myself a better one. So we've got 15 mana here, 28 mana here, 54 mana there, like just mana all over. And that really is going to be one of the biggest factors in how well this, like how good this feels. Because if you're running around with no mana trying to Warcry, you're just going to burn out of mana instantly, and then you're just going to be sitting there, and you'll just be like you just like wait for your mana to regen over and over, and it's such a terrible feeling. So you really want to get all the mana as quickly as you possibly can. Leap attack and Warcry are some of your least favorite skills? Well, this is probably not the build for you then. Okay, so we're still looking for Talthal Ort Am, as we discussed before. Also, don't forget Battle Cry will decrease the damage. So it makes it so they don't hit you as hard. Yeah, we want our second spirit, so we're looking for Talthal Ort Am. I'm also looking for Ort Soul. And I'm also considering looking for Hell Am Nef, which would make Myth. That weird 3-socket body armor rune word for the barb. Why would I do that? Well, it gives +2 skills. +2 to barb skills, which 2 more barb skills, even more damage. I'm a sucker for damage, man. What can I say? I'm going to do the tower. I just need to find the waypoint.
Impossible. I can't.
Come on. Huh.
I can't.
I don't think it's down here at all, which makes me wonder maybe up in that tight little spot. Yeah, this is all paths.
Impossible.
No brain map hacks for finding. Yeah, no. That's one you just gotta come across. Okay, it's just gonna be right here.
Impossible. Impossible.
No. Alright, well now, where the heck is it?
Impossible.
Your guess is as good as mine, man. Is it just above this?
Impossible.
Really tucked up in there? No. Is it like right around the tower? Ah, the sneaky right above.
It's locked.
Oof, okay.
The stench of poison.
Isn't it already kind of AoE? I mean, the AoE probably ends up being better, but just give me the 1 frame per attack. Oops, we're on the wrong.
Impossible.
Yeah, I know it's not AoE. It's kind of AoE-ish. Because it hits, you know, 1 but many in that way. Ladner for 69 months. Thank you very much. Now a skill to also not sleep on here is Taunt. So, obviously, for like us right now, it's not a huge thing, but hey, I don't want these archers hitting me from afar. I can bring them into my stun range, and now they get stunned, you know?
I am overburdened.
Which gloves? Arctic.
Impossible.
Yeah, we already said Battle Cry is really good. Okay, so we'll go down to players 1 for the Countess. And Ralthal Eld. Not bad. We're looking for Talthol, Ort, Am, Soul, Ort. Basically those.
Greetings.
There we can sell all this stuff. We found Bone Snap, yeah. Doesn't really do much for us now, but it could technically be, we could, you know, spec into Whirlwind or Concentrate, and then we could use that as our option instead of making a black or a, what is it? Instead of making a black or a strength. So. Oops.
Impossible. I can't. I can't. Impossible. I need
Mana burn is pretty annoying. We'll just pass by him there. Yeah, I've done D1
I
playthrough.
can't. I can't.
You can stay. We'll go down to players 1.
Impossible.
You can stay hybrid if you would like. Or you can stay cold. It really just kind of depends on your preference a little bit. But it is possible to stick just like pure cold, but then you're gonna have to have a mercenary to help you out or something like that, right? Like you won't be able to kill everything. It's gonna be a little bit more annoying. Make sure we go down to P1. This is a very mana hungry build, yes. Soul Rune, nice.
Good day.
No, if you're running like Smite, Fist of Heavens, I've got here's my build guide for that. I think just having like not conviction is better there, because the Fist of Heavens you're more using for the Holy Bolt and stuff rather than the lightning portion of it. Go back to players 8. Nah, Fizz Sunders aren't really worth it. Just run past those mobs. It's annoyingly strong. Do I play any games off stream? Oh, whoopsies. That's what happened. Sometimes chess. I think what else I really play offline. Sometimes I dabble in a few other games here and there, but mostly I'm just working on LOM RPG or Act 6, you know.
I can't. Not enough mana.
Got my hotkeys all messed up. No wonder things were all messy. Yeah, we'll leave the archers. We'll leave that archer pack alone. We'll go to players 1. Yeah, I'll play some PoE 2 here. Check it out. Soul Rune. Any news from Blizzard? Nah.
Hello.
Nothing. My thoughts on changes coming to PoE 2? I mean, there's a lot of stuff. We'll have to test it all, but I do love the changes for the trade house, at least. That's really cool.
Impossible.
I think that'll be really fun.
Impossible.
Yeah, it's a really fun one.
Impossible. I can't. Impossible.
Oh boy. here we go. Just lock him up. Oof.
I need mana.
Do we have a second spirit sword available? Or we have to actually make the second one? I'll either wait until Nightmare, or I'll find a 4-socket sword along the way. Go down to players 1. Talam-am. It's actually really nice.
Good day.
Okay, so how does that put us? So here we could make am tier if we wanted and make ourselves a strength, or we can give a strength to our mercenary, right? Having that second one there. We have 3 Rals. So I'll go ahead and cube my Rals into an Ort. Come back to those guys. Which gives us Tal, Thol, Ort, Am right there. We also, of course, need Ort Soul. I don't believe I have another. I have Tal, Tal, Tal. Tal, Thol. So I need 2 more Orts. I have 1 Ral, 2 Rals. Yeah, not quite enough.
Good day.
Not quite enough.
Yes?
But since we're going to go get more Orts, for Myth we need a Hell Rune, which can drop here as well, because I have a Neph rune. So Hell Am Neph is the other option there. I guess I only need the 1 other spirit. So I need Ort Soul. So I need 1 Ort, 1 Hell. I'll go ahead and do this now. Ort Soul. And we'll put this up. Just to get the additional +1 skills. 2 to Mace Mastery did us well. Okay. And we'll go players 8.
Impossible.
How's the Hell Rune drop on Nightmare? Countess can drop up to Io Rune. So Hell Rune is possible here. Hell Rune, not a Hell Rune. Get it? Is Barb only armor rune or worth it over stealth? I mean, probably not the only one. Like, I would also enjoy, you know, you could say treachery could be really nice. Yes, it doesn't really fit as well here, but being able to get so much plus to, you know, get your fade up and all that is really nice. Smoke 50 all res. That can just be a huge survivability armor. Many people would say they'd rather have that over the FCR. So, you kind of have some options.
I can't. Impossible.
Jesus. That is a nasty double up group there, but
I need mana.
a lot of experience. So yeah, at this point, Hell Ort is our ideal. We of course can always get the second Ort at the end of Nightmare. So we're plenty fine to also move forward right now. But if we wanted to spend extra time Getting Hell Ort right now would be nice for that. Go down to players 1 for Countess. There you go, Jesus baby. Thol am tier. Alright, we're just getting spirits galore.
Good day.
Insight for Mercenary. So you can also, if you really want to be like a little bit slower but still, you know, moving fine, you can make a spirit for a mercenary. Raltier Tau Soul. What the heck was that noise?
Impossible.
Twitch makes a noise when a combo starts now? Dude, that freaked me out. I don't like that sound in my ears. Does it make a noise every time somebody joins the combo? Or just when they... It was like a little too sharp in the ears, you know?
Impossible. Impossible.
Jesus! I don't like this. Twitch, turn this off. Stop. Stop doing... No! God! Stop it, chat. No more comboing. What the heck? Oh my god. It's so shrill. Oh my god, I hate you guys. Like, oh, thank you for the support, but like... Ow, it hurts. Can I change the... I gotta go... figure out how to adjust this. Hellort, hell.
I need mom.
Oh, okay. You guys think you're funny.
Good day.
Think you're funny over there. How do I change this thing? Stream. Viewer rewards. Where is it? Dude, there's so many things.
Hello.
Combos. Sound notifications can be adjusted or disabled in the stream manager activity feed. Take me there, please. What? Where? God! Okay. Combos off. Oh, thank God.
Good day.
Alright, let me... Can somebody follow me on Twitch? I want to see this. Jesus, okay.
Good day.
Oh my God. Why does it have the worst noise ever? We're turning that off. That's done. Jesus, those are horrible. All right, all that noise is off. That really hurt my ears. That is the worst notification sound ever. Serguma, thank you. Turn it back on or I'll unsubscribe. The moo is way better. It's 1,000 times better. Okay. And the horses cover the entire screen. Yeah, they're terrible.
Impossible.
Gotta fix them gloves. This is true. Can I customize the sound? I don't think so. Maybe there's some other way to customize it, but...
Everyone, help.
Impossible.
Llama, buy diapers and food for his children. Ding. They are in desperate need. Ding. They may fail the thriving. Ding. Llama doesn't hear the dings enough. Ding. Please, think of them. Ding. Children. Ding.
Alright, T-Wolf.
I can't.
Mr. Llamas gifted a tier 1 sub to Kloofme.
Quiet combo equals sad combo. Bro, if it had a different sound, it'd be fine, but it's a terrible sound. Towering. Rip.
Good day.
There's a... Yeah, I don't know where to... Oh, wait. Sounds? Alerts? No, I don't think there's a thing. I don't see where to change that sound. Okay, we're 44. At this point, I think we'll go forward. The myth can come later. Gotcha. Smirk. Crushing blow does work for range, but at half of effectiveness.
Impossible.
So it's still nice for bosses, but you know, half is nice. Oh my gosh, die.
This monastery reeks with evil and corruption. I can't.
So at this point, keep your eyes peeled for a sword base. Because we're a barbarian, we can make spirit in a two-hander as well, so it does open up our options to even more swords. I will need to just get a little more strength for a variety of them. Horse combo.
Impossible.
Combos are done by bits. Yes.
I need
I wish you could add smells in chat. I don't want to smell what any of you guys have. Rune.
impossible. I need mana. I need mana.
I know it opens up hustle, but I guess hustle armor, then I'm not using myth, which isn't that great for us. It just gives us faster run walk, basically, and a little res.
No one should ever be caged.
Unless I wanted Rune for my mercenary. So they could have a hustle weapon, which wouldn't be bad.
Move.
Hey there,
Hey.
Mr. Llama.
What's up?
School is starting up again, so I'm headed back to my job and won't be able to play along with the stream as much as during the summer.
No.
Thank you for the Grail restart and the clown chat and for being such a good daddy.
Thanks, Sheba. We're gonna miss you here at Llama Studios. Don't some of the 2.6 helmets use Co? They use IO. I don't think any of them use Co, actually.
Impossible.
Level 2.
Impossible.
Champion fallen.
Impossible.
Remember, chat, ding? If you
Ding?
get tired of hearing ding, the dings, you can ding, always unsubscribe so that ding, you don't have audio anymore. But ding, if you're wondering what all of the dings are about, just remember to subscribe for ding.
Good day.
Thank you, Starler. It is a good reminder. Twitch Prime subs do not auto-renew. Nice, easy way to support the stream.
Impossible.
You already had audio, so nothing to do with that, but you know. It's a great way to support. Either use it here or you give it to Daddy Bezos, you know.
So cold.
It's your
and
choice.
damp under the earth.
But Baby Andy and Lily, they appreciate the
I
diaper.
ran 42 miles last week.
Ugh.
The ding sound keeps us and smell button.
You're gonna send the smell of you after 42 miles run?
I can't.
More vitality. Just war cry and vitality all the way through. And once war cry is fully maxed, then we can swap into pumping more battle cry. Of course, as I said before, you can always do more battle orders if you prefer a little more survivability over a little bit more damage. So I don't ever hate having just a little bit more there. Oh my gosh, Binary. Send me the thing and I'll do it on Saturday.
I can't.
Alright, we got the double Saigons. Okay, so now I will pump a little strength. Not that it super matters for us here, but we actually have this interesting combo now for it. With the bone snap. Is it too late for Crystal Sword? A Crystal Sword here is going to be too late. I'm looking for a broadsword or a long sword or a claymore or some other sword of that nature, right? But Crystal Swords at this point are now probably just going to get 6 sockets. I don't trust them.
Move.
I know. I mean, just send me a link to the message, you know. Like a reminder. Handset of Denmark. Thank you very much. Yeah, I could find a 4-socket crystal sword, but I don't want to socket quest one of them.
I can't.
Training for a marathon.
I can't carry.
Good luck with that. Okay, like there's a damage claymore. So that should be fine. What I'd really love is to find a pre-socketed one and just put it in.
Impossible. Impossible. I can't. Impossible. I need mana. I need mana.
And there's a broadsword. Go for the dual broadswords. Okay, we'll go here. We'll go strength. One more level of strength. Go down to players 1 for Andy. We're level 47 here, which is plenty high. You can leave Act 1 well below that if you want, but like we talked about before, having additional levels is not really bad, you know?
I can't carry more.
Let's see. Ral Am P Amethyst to cube it. If you repair damage weapon and max 3 sockets after that, sure, I just won't repair it. I would just take it immediately to get socketed, and then it would be a damaged claymore, but I wouldn't care about that. Damage claymore is still fine, 4 sockets. Spirit doesn't matter about the damage.
I need mana.
Darn.
Let the gate be opened.
Okay. Nightmare Act 1 done.
Greetings.
Super simple. 13 light res is okay, a little bit weak. For a grand charm, I don't love it. And let's go ahead and take the juves and we can cube them up. And that can go there, and that can go there. Get our broadsword. We have our second spirit. Just got to get there. Perfect. Players 8. This is also where, if we wanted, we could hire another mercenary, but with beetles and such, he'd still probably have a tough time.
Impossible. I can't.
But if I did have, like, insight at this point, we could definitely get insight rolling now, you know? Remember, you do physical damage with your yell, so killing
Impossible.
stone skins is generally less advised.
I need mana. Impossible.
If this is D4, I would just temper all my gear. It's true. True, Seth. I feel like it should be mental damage when you yell at them. I mean, it does make sense, but... It's no mental damage.
I need mana. Not enough mana.
Hear these shouts in your dreams? Oh yeah. It's one of the best parts of playing this character. You just hear these shouts in your dreams for the rest of the time. 363 CTA, let's go. Would Blessed Aim add damage to Warcry? No. No, none of the auras are adding damage to Warcry. It's just a spell that's dealing physical damage.
I can't.
Okay. One more boss in here. Darn. Longsword on the ground. Is it gray? Okay, let's see it. Wasn't even looking. Right. Because Magic Sunder is only bringing it down to 95%, which isn't that great when you think about it.
Impossible.
Like, yes, they're now capable of taking damage, but...
I can't.
I mean, the only ways to get Fizz Resist lower to Sunder are can't damage or to Cuppify. And there's no good way to get magic damage lower, so... Just ends up being pretty worthless.
I can't.
Magic Sunder's broken.
Moo.
Just
This
like
is
it's
outrageous.
unusable.
Where are the armed men who come in to take shouters away? Where are they? This kind of behavior is never tolerated in a rogue encampment. You shout like that, they put you in jail. Right away. No trial, no nothing.
Yeah.
Barbs, we have a special jail for barbs. You are stealing, right to jail.
I can't.
You are barb shouting too loud, right to jail, right away. Vigor too fast, jail. Slow, jail. You are charging too high prices for telestaff, you right to jail.
Yeah.
I can't. I can't.
Your barb, you're shouting too soft or too loud. Jail. Kind of a Both sides there. Believe it or not.
I need mana. Impossible. I need mana.
Rune.
Overburden. I can't.
So again, at this point, if you have found a second spirit base, make your second spirit, obviously. If not,
Impossible.
you can wait to cube or to socket later, or you can do cubing and see if you get it.
Good morning. Good day.
Hello.
Okay. Maggot lair time.
I can't. I can't.
24 fire res is pretty nice. Probably about time we can drop that mana. Though I did like the mana regen.
Impossible.
But having more potion slots now does seem really nice.
I can't. I can't.
Well, Anemo, you served us well. And for that, we are grateful.
Impossible. I need mana.
Would I craft cast rams at any point for this? Generally not, but like sometimes you can maybe craft a caster belt or ammy if you just need a couple more FCR to hit a breakpoint. It's like, you know, a small potential thing you can do. It's not like super important though. Crazy the tooltip doesn't say the damage type even after the rework tooltips. That's true. It is very interesting.
Moo.
Barb FTW. Let's go.
I think it's also a little bit of just like Diablo 2 is always a little bit mysterious. That's kind of one of the things. I'm always debating this when I'm like designing LOM RPG and things within it. At what point do you want to give all the information versus at what point is it better to, you know, leave things for people to just know and discover and figure out and right? Like kind of creates a place for more of a skill, but obviously you can go too far there and
I can't.
if you have 100% damage reduction, you can't have 100% damage reduction. Now you can kind of have 100% damage reduction in a way of you can have damage reduction plus damage reduced percent plus resistances, and then with those you can actually get it. So there's a kind of way to have it, but
Allow me to advise you.
Barb shouts prove that words can be hurtful. Agreed.
Impossible.
I mean, yeah, PoE goes a little far on a lot of the stuff, you know?
Impossible. I can't.
Sure, you could overstack against
I can't.
amp damage.
One could get lost in here. I can't. I can't.
Hello.
Impossible. I can't. I can't.
Greetings.
Yeah, there's a couple nice armors with good damage reduction on them.
Impossible.
But you could run like Shaco and Shaft Stop and Storm Shield. Boom, you have tons of damage reduction just right there.
One could get lost in here.
Fourth way. And then Fade would also add the DR. That stacks as well on top.
Oh, I hate staining my hands with the blood of foul sorcerers.
Okay.
Impossible. Impossible. I can't. I can't.
Peanut butter pretzels mixed with celery. I was like, wait a second, I love peanut butter on celery.
I can't.
This combo is probably great. And it is.
I can't. Impossible. I can't.
Now, again, feel free to kill as much as you want. I am, you know, going a little quick on the ways through here, but now at this point, I would also recommend here that you have some form of crushing blow. Again, for either yourself or a mercenary. So you can take Am tier, right? Am rune, tier rune, put it into a random 2-socket weapon that you go shop in Act 2 of normal. And then you can have your mercenary and just give him some thawing potions and he'll be decent enough against Duriel and the other bosses that can help. Plenty easy right there, right? Additionally, you can make a strength for yourself and then you can use concentrate if you want to put a couple points into concentrate. You could also go down to whirlwind and then you can do like short whirlwinds with that, and that's really strong. I just realized I don't have concentrate, so I'm just gonna have like what, a regular attack here, and we'll see how it goes. Not going to be great, though. My chance to hit's going to be pretty bad. I just realized, wait a second. My strategy kind of is missing the concentrate piece. Yeah, we're on Remember to lower the use battle cry. Lowers the defense and the damage. Honestly, actually working out pretty well.
Will be doing my first ever Pandemonium event in a few hours once I find these keys. Thanks Llama for all the amazing guides on YouTube. Cheers to you and the fam from Australia.
Thank you very much. Concentrate would be way better here. But this is actually working out okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and shout at him. We found the Nemo this playthrough, but I had already found it, so.
I have failed. Diablo has.
How may I help you?
Moo.
Thanks, Benny. That still happens unadorned. Wait, who? I think that was just my chewing.
Good to see you.
Easy enough.
I can't.
Go back up to players 8.
I need mana.
Though my main focus will be getting to the Flare Jungle, where again we can level a little bit more.
I can't.
This is the Arctic Pro wireless headset. A little pricey,
I can't.
but it has been pretty nice.
I can't.
The battery swap's really nice on it. I feel like the headset wear is great. I can wear it for 24 hours and then not have issues.
I can't.
The battery swap function is really nice. I can swap it in like 10 seconds with one hand. Obviously just being able to use it to move around and stuff is great. The only issue I don't love is it has some like build quality issues. Slightly. I mean, I'm a little rougher with my headphones. But the like plastic or whatever that is used right here where it kind of bolts some things in wasn't it like broke on the other pair I had after, you know, maybe like 3 years or something. Same issue. Yeah, it's a common issue. It just that is a issue that just has on the structurally, which you don't love on, you know, like a $300 headset or whatever. I have not tried them. I haven't had a different headset in a long time. Because one of the biggest factors for me when I'm using a headset is, can I wear it for like 24 hours, you know? There's so many headsets that I'll wear that after like 3-4 hours, they just like press into your head and I just have like a headache and it's really uncomfortable. So I just have to make sure that whatever headset I get doesn't have that issue. And then I'm happy.
Impossible.
Champions, bosses, and like the uniques are not immune. The bosses are, act bosses are. But the other ones, they can be stunned, but it's
Impossible.
not
Impossible.
guaranteed always happening. So
Impossible.
it's a sometimes thing. Now taunt is a little different. I think I will work down into 1 point into concentrate, by the way.
Impossible.
Hey, all right. We got a 4-socket giant sword. So we'll go ahead and just get up one more level, and then we can make our next spirit. That's nice.
Moo.
Yo Llama, could you identify war cries by their sound? Could be good
Probably.
for trivia with the other creators.
You got ruh, 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 ruh. Feel like it'd be possible.
Impossible.
Thanks, Rag.
I can't. Not enough mana.
Oh, all right, never mind. Why gain another level when you can just do it right now? Tal, Thol. Ral. Hey, where'd my third Ral rune go? Ah, there it is. Tal, Thol, Ort, Am. Nice. Dual spirits. I actually want to keep this giant sword for a grail base, though, just to make something. Beautiful. Okay, so now we gain 2 more plus to skills. Another 100 mana. I guess 50 mana, because that other one was 50 already. It's great. More hit recovery, more FCR. Let's see where we're at breakpoint wise. 82. So that means we hit that 63 breakpoint. I can get up to 102 if I put on 2 FCR pieces here and there. Unfortunately, neither of these rolled high enough to get us to the 105 combined. So that is where you could do like, I'm going to craft a belt or an Ami. Try and hit those final pieces if we wanted to go to the 105. But I feel pretty happy at the 63.
I can't. Impossible. I can't.
Hey, what, Kelsey?
I can't.
Shout barbs are great.
I can't.
Point and stun. One more level, you can get that point and concentrate.
Impossible.
That'll be good enough.
I can't. I need mana. This holy blade does not belong in the hands of the Rune. I am overburdened.
Like I said, I needed some 4 open socket bases just to make a couple runewords for my grail, so it's actually pretty convenient. How's this working that you always get TZ for Andy? Some people like cheat it in. You can change the time on your clock on your computer. That'll change the offline. Obviously, for online, you can't do that, but now I can wield 4 spirits. Yeah, we're the spirit queen.
I need mana.
Do you know by heart the Barb FCR breakpoints? Yeah, they're the same as the sorceress, so that makes it easy. Now, if you want, you can always run for super chests and stuff around the LK, or just all the chests. Nice place to pick up bases, runes, gems, jewels, charms.
Moo.
87 months Mlama hype.
Thank you, Dubai. We will look for the temple facing to the bottom left. And the Kurast bazaar, so we can go and fight around here. Alright, we got our point and concentrate. Perfect.
I can't.
87 months. It's a lot of months. Just ran by what?
Impossible.
I don't think so.
I can't. I can't. I need mana.
I completed the Grail in LOD.
Not enough mana.
Yeah, map really scrolled crazy. It was not at nor all rune words. Son of a gun. Annoying one. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn this in.
What can I do for you?
More vitality. Turn in the Jidbin. Saw my first ice hockey game a few weeks ago. I had no idea how dense and solid those little pucks are. Yeah, I was just showing Chad. I'm a goalie. I took a slap shot to the shoulder. This is through my pads and my jersey and everything. That was last night. I'm going on to players 1 here. It hurt so much that I got like nauseous when it hit me. For like 10 seconds I was like, oh god, am I gonna puke? Oh, I think I'm gonna puke. Oh boy.
I can't.
It was rough. Oh wait, what do we not have? Oh, we never did the flare.
Impossible.
Okay.
I can't. I can't.
Top of the knee, a lot less cover when butterflying. Yeah, I took a... Before I had like really big knee pads, maybe in my like first few months, like 3 months in or something, I took a shot to the kneecap when I was like going down into my butterfly. I just like missed the coverage ever so slightly. Ooh, 18 all res. Yes, please. And it hurt so bad. I thought I broke my knee. I laid on the ice for like 5 minutes. Just like, oh god. And eventually got up. And oopsies. Then ooh, another soul rune. Yeah, if the goalie gets hurt, or anybody, they stop the game, but especially goalie. But as soon as I had that game, I went home, spent like $120 on some giant warrior knee pads. And it was great. So happy I did, because I haven't had a knee like no pucks have gotten past him since then.
I can't. Impossible.
Blocked a shot off the inside of your instep, and yeah, ouch.
I can't. Impossible.
Taking a slap shot to your boot always hurts. Even with goalie skates, it still hurts. Hockey is scary. It's brutal. I mean, basically you just have this hard rubber frozen puck that people are slapping around. The level I play at isn't 100 miles an hour or anything, but
Impossible.
the clapper I took to my shoulder is probably like 70. Still like a good level of league. 60 to 70 probably. Have I lost any teeth? Knock on wood, not yet. I mean, I've got a big ol' goalie mask on, you know. Okay, I'm gonna put more bases away for later. Okay. We can drop the broadsword. We'll save the longsword base for later as well.
I can't.
Oh, it's super fun, but
I can't.
yeah, it is brutal. Goalies get to keep their teeth. The bigger fear for the goalie, like obviously just taking pucks at your head and stuff, like that's always kind of dangerous. I had one dude, you know, I took it was just like a wrist shot, but to my helmet yesterday. But my helmet's a tank. I got like a Kevlar reinforced. It's a Hackva. It's an older brand.
Impossible. I can't.
So like that helps for sure, but that can be scary. But the bigger thing is, yeah, like pucks to the throat or skates to the throat.
I can't.
Skates to the backs of the legs. Like, you know, you're kind of down on the ice diving for the puck sometimes as players are coming in. So.
Impossible.
I wear a neck guard. So it's like again, like a skate resistant Kevlar, cut resistant around my neck. And then I also wear a dangler on top of that. So it's like a double protection for it. But I know plenty of goalies that wear neither of them. I'm like, you are insane. Okay. Yep, we've all seen that video. You only have to see that video once, I feel like. Concentrate. Look, like, yeah, the dangler is a little annoying because when you're trying to look down and the puck's, you know, in front of you, like, it's a little annoying. But you know what? It's worth not getting a puck to the throat or getting sliced there. I'm sorry. Death Titans would be dope. Oh, I need 1 point mace mastery.
I can't carry anymore.
Battle boots, wow. Mephisto. Nightmare Mephisto dropping us some Alder's booties. 95 strength required, though, is the issue. Otherwise, they're great.
Hail to you, champion.
Yeah, 44 res, man. We are level 54. Now, I'll stick players 1 until we get past Isual. Then we can consider being a higher player count if we want in the Chaos or not, because we are a pretty good level. So we can kind of like see how it plays out, you know. But again, you can also just stick players 1 here, especially because it can be more dangerous here, and then just get to Act 5, and then farm Eldritch as much as you want, right? Like,
Impossible.
pump up the jam, pump it up.
I can't.
How's your farm for Nigma and multiplayer? I mean, LK is still really great. But Chaos, Chaos, Trav. Generally the 3 places most people are farming. For those runes. Or just some tear zones. I'm just gonna save the socket quest for later, for like Death Fathom and things like that.
I am overburdened.
Mm-hmm. 1 point Mace Mastery, and we'll continue.
I can't. Impossible. I can't.
Can see if this will take us to. Yep.
I need mana.
Second champ from Council, still no jar low. Dang.
I need mana.
That's wild. Alright. Hell Rune, Rune. Io's not quite what I was hoping for. So,
Impossible.
whenever you get a rune there from your forge, you can always just go type in like Io rune. Diablo 2. And then you can look up all the uses of an Io rune. A lot of the sites have ways to
What do you need?
kind of sort through that. So, you know, there are many helms now that we could make with Io and stuff, but ultimately as a sing barb, eh. Honestly, Hell Rune would have been my favorite rune to get there besides just having an or a pull. Just because Hell Rune would have allowed us to get Myth. And I'm a sucker for plus to skills, man. Yeah, Io Rune with the 3 open socket helms that we have, we could make a bulwark for our mercenary. Very much could be an option. Try and get that lower resist off.
I can't.
Ooh, lower resist conviction. Even worse combination.
I can't.
True, could do cure for cleansing.
Impossible.
Always some options.
I can't. I can't. Impossible. I can't. Impossible.
Nice and easy. Doom has Holy Freeze. Does Ice have it as well?
Impossible.
It does, I forgot that one. But Doom is the more notable one that you see.
I can't. Impossible.
Don't really make much ice.
Impossible. 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 I need mana. Not enough mana.
Is Doom best in slot for cold source? Some people like to run Doom. I still prefer a high fathom. But people do use Doom. I remember with Diablo, you can get really close to him in Nightmare and Hell. In Hell, anywhere really in melee range. In Nightmare, you got to be pretty on top of him. And his lightning will actually go over your head and not damage you. Now that attack will still hit you, but... I run Cold Source with Doom, and then you just go a single point in Cold Mastery and alternate Orb and Blizzard. Okay. If you want to be more of that style. So a little bit different style, potentially. Nothing worth it. Bum, bum.
The time
Perfect.
has come.
Just like that, Act 4 completed. Let's go through to Act 5. Would it ever be beneficial to have a source or bow mercenary running a barb? You can if you want. Like, it's fine. The big thing is, you know, they do try and die. They can be pretty weak, but... yeah, if you're kind of tanking and getting in there and stunning everything. The thing is, if you're running past stuff like I am constantly, it's not as good, right? Mercenaries just die too much. But if you're really going and like stopping and fighting all the mobs you come across and all that, then it ends up usually working out a lot better, because then your mercenaries kind of sticking behind you along the way. So
The siege is
the more you play like me, the worse a mercenary gets.
I can't.
So we're on players 8. Which means we can roll. right here if we want. And like I've said before, you can level up 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever. You can level up to 70 right here if you want. Really nice, easy experience. Player's 8. No danger whatsoever. So
I can't. I need money. Impossible.
What needs to drop for you to hull Crip shirt off?
nah. I mean, obviously a Duriel's Might or something would. Maybe any of the TC-87s, that'd be pretty nice. Another Zod. Yeah. Zero danger, ant plus archers. Okay. You can have some danger if you get a bunch of archers and stuff also there. Correct. You can only do it in offline. To change your player count online, you just have to have somebody join the game.
Impossible. I can't. I need mana.
Duriel's Might cannot be Eth because it's indestructible. Do I play much online? Whenever there's a new season, I'm always like on the, you know, first to kill Baal, first to kill Uber's team. Otherwise, I had second level 99 season 1, first level 99 season 2. Made a level 99 season 3. I went to level 98 on the Necro
I can't.
in what, season 10? So, we've done a few different things. Why am I rushing Barb? Barb is great, especially in a few key terror zones. But item find Barbarian, man. Just so good.
I can't.
Bill's my favorite to take to 99. Probably the Paladin. There's something really nice about just doing like chaos runs by yourself early on and I'm not sure if I'll go Zerk or honestly maybe Whirlwind. Those are probably the two I'm considering here. Yeah, that was a fun one, North. Well, I find item barb over source. Well, I also have a sorceress, but find item barb is literally doubling the unique bosses in a zone. So if you find, you know, 6 unique bosses in your pit 1 and 2 in your pit 2, normally that's just 8. The Barbarian at 16.
Good afternoon.
I can't. I can't.
So a sorceress would have to move literally twice as fast as the barbarian to have that same. It's more like 14. Okay, it's more like 14 because technically, what do you end up with? Like a 80% chance or something to port?
Impossible. Impossible.
How may I be of help?
Okay, 58. Good enough.
Impossible. Impossible.
Go forward here.
Impossible.
It's gonna be a separate YouTube video. Yeah, I think we'll make it into its own piece. If you did not find another 4-socket sword, then Act 5 Nightmare, you can socket quest again for a second one. Again, just make sure it's a sword that will actually get 4 sockets. Crystal, not crystal sword. Long sword. Broadsword. Claymore. You find any of those in Nightmare, they're going to get 4 open sockets for you.
I can't. I need mana.
Oh no, please. Enter is there. You hit
Hey
enter
Lara,
and
if
then
I've done a
RNRH.
pretty good number of cow runs without really seeing some HR, should I think about resetting my map?
No. Just bad luck.
Impossible. Impossible. Impossible.
R is for renormal. That's right.
I can't.
Mm-hmm.
Impossible.
Bum, 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 bum.
Impossible.
Let's go.
I can't.
Moo.
Lost audio a couple days back but wanted to wait for resub when I was able to do it live. GLH chef.
Thank you, Arcadius. Of course, audio is not sub only. Everybody's available to hear the stream.
I can't. Impossible.
Thank you anyways for the resub.
Good afternoon.
What's he saying? I'm not T3. Oh my god.
Impossible. I can't. I need mana.
My life. Just a bunch of trolls nonstop.
What do you need?
No, repair. Uh-huh.
Salutations.
A lot of stuff.
I can't.
Yeah, you press enter, Kaimel. It should work like that. Annoying mana burns.
Moo.
Love you, Llama.
Thanks, Flaming. This is what you resubbed to hear. You're welcome. Okay. 10 all res, got. Go down to players 1.
Guardians of Mount Arya await.
Make sure you get enough potions.
How may I be of help?
I have not made last wish. Yet, no. Now, there's a couple ways you can fight these guys. First off, make sure that they don't roll stone skin. If they roll stone skin, just re-roll them. Simple as that. Beyond that, see, stone skin, immune to physical. No thanks, we'll re-roll. That'll all work. Make sure that you are hitting them with that, so that they have the lower damage. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do this first just to kill Maddock. Also, mana burn would be kind of annoying. You won't always stun them, by the way, but you can get them in stuns here and there. Okay. And then, if you don't want Talik to whirlwind you, you can drag him down here. And just right here. And then he won't whirlwind you, because he would whirlwind off the cliff. You just have to make sure he's coming at you towards the cliff. Now your chance to hit's going to be a little rough, because the shout is pretty nasty. So that's why killing Maddock first can be really helpful. But thankfully, our battle cry also reduces, again, their defense by 92% and damage by 46%. So they don't hit very hard anymore. So as soon as that shout wears off, which it does take a little bit, we'll start plowing through them pretty quickly. And we'll just knock him down and okay him out. Fortress level required 75. I don't think so, Lord. Bring you back to the old days. So beautiful. Alright, we'll go ahead and shout them down to finish these dudes off. Perfect. Nice and easy. And that gets us level 60. Which is all we technically need to beat hell, but maybe we'll make hell like a third part thing. Spend a little more time with it, level up a little bit more, you know. Instead of just a full rush blitz through.
Impossible. I can't. Impossible. 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 I can't. I need lava.
Good enough. Ooh, souls are annoying. Yeah, this barb's gonna turn into a Grail character.
Impossible.
What kind of bug would be my favorite when I become a frog? Probably be nice to get revenge on all the mosquitoes.
I can't. Impossible.
I should become a dragonfly. Do dragonflies eat mosquitoes?
Impossible.
How do dragonflies catch mosquitoes? I'd love to watch a dragonfly like hunt a mosquito down.
Impossible.
In mid-air? It's impressive. It's right there next to us.
I can't. Impossible. I can't. Impossible.
They're the most precise killers in the sky. Killers in the sky? I did not know this.
I need mana.
I would love to watch it. Super fast setup for Baal runs. Yeah, you cannot get faster than that. Literally the fastest Baal run setup you could possibly have. Very wild. Dark Lords have such high physical res. It's really annoying.
I need mana. Not enough mana.
Who's still in here? Couple souls. Alright, let's try some players 8. See how this goes. We're like players 3 for wave 2. Even. I feel like wave 3 could be okay to do it. Yeah, it's a pretty good Baal map there. Run players 3 for wave 3. Maybe even go up to P5. Let's go players 5. Come on. Watch the dragonflies catch lightning bugs. That's good. How many subs to watch you skydive? I don't know if I'm allowed to go skydiving anymore. Before I had kids, no girl was like, yeah, sure, whatever. But now that we got 2 little babies, I don't think she's about that noise. Go down to P1 here. Dang, easy. Get life insurance first, then she'll let me go. Can't be more risky than that Camry. Okay, that Camry is high class.
Salutations.
Thank you very much. thoughts on Mayor Bale's proposed sales tax on health potions? Whoa, now. Taxes are already too dang high. Also the rent. That's insane, Dan. Wow. Maybe they could keep the price the same, but reduce the size of the potion instead. I hate it. And then cannot be frozen. Nope. Normally if I was running strength, I'd also run like a rhyme with it or something, but since we're using Mr. Bone Snap over here. Burnt one. I think that's a dong. Oh, I guess not. Thought it was. Suicide Branch is almost tempting. It would get us to another breakpoint. If spirits weren't allowed, Suicide Branch would be like a best in slot here for us. Linemo, Bone Snap, Suicide Branch. Some fun drops. Tell you what.
At your service.
I tell you what. And that is part Nightmare. Here's where we've ended up. We have our dual spirits for just, again, the mana, the skills, the FCR, all of that. We have our lore for the +1 to all skills. If you could have found a Barb Helm with +2 Warcry as well or something, then like, great. Or just anything. Battle orders, whatever. 18 all-res Prismatic Amulet. You can make this by getting one of every perfect gem in the cube minus a skull and then an amulet, or you can find it like I did. We have a stealth. I'd love to make a myth. If I found a hell rune, I'd probably put a myth on. Then we have dual Saigons, the main piece of this. I mean, obviously 20 cold res, 40 or 20 fast run luck, 40 cold res here. But the main thing is for when I do swap over to using my Bone Snap, then I get the 30 IES, and it just kind of like makes it a little bit nicer. So I have the Bone Snap for the Crushing Blow, but again, Strength, Black, both are great options. Or if you found something else with Crushing Blow. Just helpful for the bosses to chip them down that first 40, 50%. A little MF ring right here, 28 mana ring right here. Really nothing on the rings. I've got a couple FCR rings I could slot in if I want. But the mana was helpful early. Now, you know, it's okay. And then 24 fire res on this belt, which isn't too shabby either. Stats and skills. So we have enough strength to use the gear, enough dex for the gear, nothing more, and then everything else into vitality. And max war cry, max battle cry. 5 points here in battle orders. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1, just to get some basic stuff, and then jamming the rest of my points here into taunt to keep increasing our Warcry damage. So that is part Nightmare. Pretty easy, pretty nice. Love having it. So we will restart in part Hell right there and continue on, just so I don't rush through Hell, because a lot of times I just like super rush through Hell in 40 minutes or whatever. But here it's like, let's level a little bit more, do a little bit more stuff. So with that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe, YouTube. Peace.